Hey Ava, welcome in. Adelaide, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Mexipino, welcome in. Mexipino, you must have had a beautiful day today. Hey Brooke Comer, welcome in. Chiquita, welcome in. Must have been a gorgeous day in San Diego. Gorgeous day. Jamie, welcome in. You like my hair, Hawaiian girl, welcome in. You like my way, do you like my black gold time? Yeah, Chiquita, we miss you. Where have you been? I think the last time you were here was on Project Wednesday, wasn't it? Or even before that. We'll wait a couple of minutes for the room to get filled. I have two kids and it's the same time I usually. Oh, you put them to sleep. Oh no. Okay. So 9 o'clock right now is their bedtime. Are you on the East Coast or are you in the? Oh, I think you were in Texas if I remember correctly. So you might be Central Coast. We gotta make sure all our tree decorations are in. I found I forgot what we named him. We have a little Cheeto in the back, little Chicky, and then I forgot what we named our yellow little Chicky. I forgot what his name was. Oh, okay, Mountain Time. Okay, got it. So it's 9, 10, 11 o'clock. All right. Yeah, this is the West Coast feed. So it's 9 o'clock here. Hey, Ronnie Graver, welcome back. I'm back off schedule. Oh, Ronnie Graver, I went to go see the Minecraft movie yesterday with my nephew. I really liked it. Jack Black is so funny. He's such a funny guy. Forget how funny he is. Then I saw him on Saturday Night Live last night. It was really funny. Hey, Annie Ferguson, welcome in. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he is. He's very funny. He's a funny guy. He's got a lot of energy. A lot of energy. Mm-hmm. We'll begin in a couple of minutes. We're just waiting for like 2 minutes, maybe. Tonight we have a big night. We have new, fresh titles tonight. Then we are going to, hey Maggie, welcome in. We're going to reveal our West Coast caterpillars. Hey Anna, welcome in. You'll notice here in the East Coast, we took out their caterpillars they've cocooned already. So you see them there hanging. Hey Anna, yes, it was a really good weekend. It was a gorgeous weekend. So today we're going to take out the West Coast because they're finished cocooning, and then we're going to hang them. We're going to clip them on the other side. Yeah, Anna Ferguson, they like real quick. They grew up real quick. So we'll be doing that. We'll read 2 books, and then we'll be looking at the caterpillars. We'll be taking the caterpillars out. We want to do that the second half. That way, everybody who comes in will be able to see it. Madison Mueller, I love it. Yes. I love it. Your weekly, your nightly bedtime stories. All right, let me go ahead and turn on the main light. That way we can get started. Okay, we're going to start with a frog and toad. Hey, Sonica, welcome in. Sonica, how's everything going? It's good to see you. Frog and toad. Good way to start the live. I'm going to read to you guys. I think I read you guys this one. The ice cream one. I think I read to you guys the ice cream. So we're going to read, we're going to take it back and we're going to read Christmas Eve. We love a good frog and toad Christmas Eve, Christmas Day story, even though we're at the beginning of spring. That's fine. Christmas Eve. On Christmas Eve, Toad cooked a big dinner. I love it, right? Yeah, Ferguson. He decorated the tree. Frog is late, said Toad. Toad looked at his clock. He remembered it was broken. The hands of the clock did not move. Toad opened the front door and he looked out into the night. Frog was not there. I am worried, said Toad. Aw. So there we go. Oh, thank you so much for the gift. I really appreciate that, Anna. It's Christmas Eve. He's waiting for Toad or Frog. He's looking outside. His friend isn't there. He's just going to wait. Hey, John, welcome in. Hey, Stefiro, welcome in. What if something terrible has happened? Said Toad. What if Frog has fallen into a deep hole and cannot get out? I will never see him again. Toad opened the door once more. Frog was not on the path. What if Frog is lost in the woods? Said Toad. What if he is cold and wet and hungry? They're always looking out for each other. So here he is. He thinks he's in a hole. Hey, just relax, welcome back. Or he's thinking that he might be lost in the woods. In the wood. What if Frog is being chased by a big animal with many sharp teeth? What if he is being eaten up? Cried Toad. My friend and I will never have another Christmas together. We love it because Toad is catastrophizing everything. Catastrophizing his friend. Toad found some rope in the cellar. I will pull Frog out of the hole with this, said Toad. Toad found a lantern in the attic. Frog will see this light. I will show him the way out of the woods, said Toad. Toad planning for the worst, but hoping for the best. Toad found a frying pan in the kitchen. I will hit that big animal with this, said Toad. All of his teeth will fall out. Frog, do not worry, cried Toad. I am coming to help you. Toad ran out of the house. Toad's creating this whole story. He's creating this whole story about his friend. He's going to get the pan and knock out its teeth. He's going to take the cord, help him out of the hole. Yeah, he is an attachment right now, Prince Hairflip. Prince Hairflip, welcome back. There was Frog. Hello, Toad, he said. I'm very sorry to be late. I was wrapping your present. You are not at the bottom of a hole? Asked Toad. No, said Frog. You are not lost in the woods? Asked Toad. No, said Frog. You are not being eaten by a big animal? Asked Toad. No, said Frog, not at all. Oh, Frog, said Toad, I'm so glad to be spending Christmas with you. And there was Frog. He was only wrapping a gift. Toad made a whole thing out of it. Toad opened his present from Frog. It was a beautiful new clock. The two friends sat by the fire. The hands of the clock moved to show the hours of a merry Christmas Eve. Aw, and look at their little picture together. They're sitting in front of the big fire. We love a good fireplace in children's literature. He got a little clock for a present. Yeah, and Frog doesn't really appreciate it, right? This one, Just Relax, is called Christmas Eve. This is during their Christmas time. The next one will be Days with Frog and Toad. The end. Oh, the book itself, Frog and Toad Storybook Favorites. It's got all the 4 anthology. It's got all the Frog and Toad series. Frog and Toad are friends. Frog and Toad together. Frog and Toad all year, and then Days with Frog and Toad. The end. Good way always to start. Always good way to start the life. Yep, I need it. My husband will love it because of how relatable it is. Right, Just Relax? They're like an old couple. They've been a couple. They're together forever. Let's rate this one, 1 through 10. What did you guys think of Christmas Eve with Frog and Toad? It was a good way to start the life. Good way to start. Brooke Comer, 10 out of 10. Just Relax, 10. Thank you so much, Prince Hairflip, for the dolphin. I really appreciate that. Anna, 10. Anna Ferguson, 10. Chiquita, 10. As a person that worries about every scenario that won't happen, yes, Ronnie Graver, I get it. You got to prepare for everything. Destiny, 10. Maggie, 10. Love, Unicorn, and Fairly. I love it. We're drinking chamomile citron tonight. Love a good chamomile citron. Really good. Okay, if you just joined us, we're going to be reading 2 books to start, and then we are taking the West Coast caterpillars out of their little container and hanging them because they've all cocooned. So we took out the East Coast's caterpillars because they've all cocooned, and we've hung them here. See that? There's 3 of them. One of them is still in the little container. I'm a little worried about that one because I think they have to be in an upright position to come out because gravity needs to pull them down. So we need to figure something out. We need to figure, I'm going to go to the vet tomorrow. I'm just going to take him to the vet and say, help my caterpillar. He's not hanging, so I'm a little concerned about that. I'm a little concerned. So we're going to take out your West Coast ones. Those ones are all ready. We're going to take out, I'll show you guys how we do that. And then we'll clip it. We got some fun clips here. You always got to have fun clips. I bought these over at the store because I knew one day I would use them, and they were super cheap. I knew I was going to use them for something. All right. I'm going to read a story that I read to the East Coast that I really loved a lot, that I think you guys are going to love. Claudette. Claudette. Some of you from the East Coast have heard this one already, but I loved it. I love her name, Claudette. And then you got this little really sunny end page here. Cloudette was a cloud, a very small cloud. Hey, Dartini, welcome in. Prince Hairflip, right? We love a good Cloudette. She's just there hanging out in the sky. Usually, Cloudette didn't mind being smaller than the average cloud. We get this little diagram here to show us the reader. So here's the size, the average size of a cloud, and then here's Cloudette. They even did like some math. They gave us some measurements. A times B, 90 degrees. For those of us who are not mathematically inclined. In fact, being small had a lot of advantages. Everyone called her cute little names. Hi Pipsqueak, hi Shortcake, and Morning Small Fry. She had lots of little friends. So she's got, hey guys, what's up? There's a kite. Us. Teehee. That's Nutty. Got a whole bunch of friends. And then no matter how crowded it was, she could always find a good spot to watch the fireworks. There she is right there. There's all the fireworks. All the other big clouds around her. Yes, right, Anna Ferguson? I agree. She could sneak through tight spaces, hide in small places. Excuse me, so she's hiding behind these two giraffes. She's between a building. I can't find her anywhere. Me either. Tee. And she even had a special little space that always made her feel cozy at night. Aww. Look at how pretty that is. Yeah. We love a good moon. Yes, making the best of it. She's small, but mighty. But once in a while, all the other clouds would run off to do something big and important. Come on, Cloudette. Or it says, come on, Cloudette, join our cold front. We're going to make a huge storm. Yeah, we're going to water some crops and make some mighty rivers flow. No thanks, I'll just watch from here. So you have all the big clouds doing all the big stuff. Cloudette could see them in the distance doing all sorts of important cloud things. This made her want to do big and important things too. So here they are creating these big storms. They've got lightning going on, or they're watering all the crops. They're creating rainbows. And there's Cloudette in the back, just watching. She wants to do big things too. She wanted to make a garden grow. She wanted to make a brook babble. She wanted to make a waterfall fall. And she thought nothing would be more fun than giving some kids a day off from school. Yeah, the pictures on this, Anna Ferguson, I agree. Very cute. You got the little flowers. And you got the gardener. She wanted to make gardens grow. She wanted to make brooks babble. She wanted to make waterfalls and then give kids a day off from school. Cloudette. One night, Cloudette lay awake wondering what she could do that was big and important. Thank you so much, Just Relax, for that. I really appreciate that. She thought maybe she could work for the fire department. Sorry, we just got a brand new pumper truck. Or maybe they needed some help down at the garden center. Sorry, these plants take tons of water. Yeah, I jumped over the moon. Yeah, the cow. I forgot about that. I didn't pick that up. That's true. And the cow jumped over the moon. She's feeling kind of down. but nobody seemed to need her. Even the car wash. Sorry, it's all done by machines. Claudette was feeling blue. Aww. The next day, there was a big storm in Claudette's neighborhood. The sky got dark, the rain came down like cats and dogs, and the wind blew harder than she'd ever seen wind blow before. Right, Anna? Look at that picture. That's a really cute picture, huh? The clouds. Uh-oh, it's too strong for her. Claudette. When the storm finally stopped, Claudette realized she'd been blown far from her neighborhood. She didn't know anyone here. So after the storm, she's in a whole new area. She's like, what? She didn't know anyone here. Hello, hi, howdy, how you doing? And they didn't seem eager to get to know her. She's saying hi to these little puffs of clouds that are coming out of this cabin here. Claudette. But pretty soon she was making new friends and seeing things she had never seen before. So welcome to this neck of the woods, small fry. What a cute little cumulus. She's a cumulus cloud. Have you seen our new pal? Barely. Then she heard something she had never heard before. Ribbit. She looked down at what was supposed to be a pond, but was really just a puddle of mud. So here she is. She sees a little frog. The little frog sitting on his lily pad, but there's no water. It's all dried and caked. What happened to your pond, Froggy? It dried up, and now it's more like a puddle than a pond. This gave Claudette an idea. I think Claudette's finding her purpose. She's finding her purpose. She held her breath until she started to puff up all over. Then she turned a nice blue-gray color. She kept growing until it looked like she was ready to burst. She shook her behind until it made a little rumbling sound. Not quite what you'd call thunder, but enough to let people know they might want to grab an umbrella. Then she did what she wanted to do for ages. Yes, it's exactly how clouds work. She puffed herself up really big. Look at her here. And then look at this use of pages that they did. She let it pour. There's the little frog. Isn't that cute? I love that they use the pages this way. She let it pour. And then the word choices that yeah, she's very proud of herself. Her little smile. That's very creative. And the little frog getting what he needs. Claudette rained on that little puddle until it grew into a big puddle. And she kept on raining until the big puddle grew into a perfect pond. As soon as she stopped, frogs of every stripe and spot came jumping into the pond. She created a whole ecosystem for the pollywogs and the frogs. Look at them, they're all jumping in. Everything's green again. They all let out a big thank you in unison. Ribbit. Look at them, all happy. Claudette was exhausted, but happy. Thank you in frog. So sweet. Even the higher-ups were impressed, which got her thinking. Oh, these are the higher-ups. Nice work, Cloudy. Yeah, way to water. Prodigious precipitation, pipsqueak. That was that was some righteous rain. And then we knew you had it in you. Yes, the play on words, very unique. I'll bet there are other big and important things a little cloud can do. And off she went. So she's going to go look for more good things to do. And she found it. The end. She's going to rain, and she made a little waterfall for the kids to play in. The end. Claudette. I love this book. Such a cute book. All right, let's take a vote. We started the live with Frog and Toad, Storybook Favorites, Christmas Eve. We just finished Claudette. I'm going to go with 2. I'm going to go with a strong 2 as well, because this was a good one. This one I might purchase for my own library, Claudette. Okay, let's take a vote. Let's see what everybody's thinking. Where are we on the votes? Anna 2, Brooke Comer 2. Yes, that was a super cute one. Claudette probably a little more. Yes, I don't forget. Erin 2, Chiquita 2. Just Relax both. Yeah, that's a hard one. Thank you so much, Prince Harfoot. Oh, Fernanda joined. Oh, we have Fernanda in tonight. That one just popped up. All right. Now for the big reveal. Are you guys ready? All right. So we're going to take out our West Coast caterpillars. We're going to take them out of the container, and then we're going to clip them. As you can see, we already have the East Coast caterpillars here already. We've done this already, so we're experts now. It was a little nerve-wracking. It was yes, drum roll please. Thank you so much, Anna. It was a little nerve-wracking at first, but so here are little caterpillars here. They've all cocooned. This one went a little crazy. Yeah, we've had practice now. Just relax. So now we're a little bit more confident. So what we have to do is we need to take this lid off and then clip it. But I don't know about this one here. This one I'm a little nervous about because he's barely hanging on to reality. Barely hanging. And then as usual, we have another one down here that didn't clip himself. So we just need to let nature take its course and let nature figure it out. Yeah, Anna Ferguson, they do, only because I'm shaking the container a little, but they do move on their own. All right. So we're gonna make some space. Let me get this ready. We wanna have a good area for them so you guys can see them. Yeah, let's move this. We need to make a space for them so that we'll be able to see it. Okay, you guys ready? We have to give it a yank, but we don't want to give it too much of a yank because we don't want to disturb their process. Oh, good. That one came out. That one came out. Okay, I'm gonna bring this close to you. Isn't that interesting, guys? You can't see it from here, but the webbing that they used to cling on, it's crazy because it's a very, you can't even see, they're like barely hanging on. But they're there. Yes, just relax. Or in a different, completely different body. And now I gotta clip it. This one's a little trickier. Shit. Hold on, guys. I don't know why that one took so long. Is that what it treats the butterfly? Yeah. I don't know why that one took so long to clip. The other one was a lot easier. Guys, we did lose one in the process. One of them, I accidentally knocked one of them down, so he's in here. I think what I'm gonna do, because there's that one too. That one didn't make it. From what I understand, they should have gravity. Yeah, Ronnie Graver, right? Yeah, it happens. Rip. Let me make sure this one is fastened on there. Rip. R.I.P. Rest in peace. Well, we'll just let nature take its course. Okay, so now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6. That made it. I gotta make sure that that's clipped on there because I don't want it falling. And we're just gonna wait for them to emerge. I think every morning I'm gonna start with some Hilary Duff, Metamorphosis. A song from her Metamorphosis album. Let the rain come down. All right. Okay. Prince Hairflip. We are going to, we'll name one of the West Coast ones Prince Hairflip. The first one to emerge, we'll name Prince Hairflip. Oh, Shiny Peanut, that was your first concert? We love a good Hilary Duff. She is our early Y2K queen. Okay, so yeah, we will keep an eye on that. Just Prince, okay. Just Prince. The first one to emerge will be Just Prince. I love it. All right, we have 2 more stories left. Let's look into the stacks and see what we have. I feel bad for that butterfly. The cocoon. I didn't want to lose one, but you know. All right, let's see what we have. We're going to read a letter for Leo. Yeah, it could still pull through. I agree. Still pull through. We did. Yeah, just relax. They're all the same kind. They're called pink lady butterflies, I think. Pink ladies. Just a letter for Leo. We can call that one Lazarus. You're right, we can. See, he's gonna come from the dead. Let's see. Thank you so much for the follows. I really appreciate that, guys. All right, a letter for Leo. Leo is the mailman of a little old town. We love a good Leo. Leo, he's the mailman for a little town. Got some Spanish style homes here. Got some little churches here. We love a good tile roof with an archway door. He carries all kinds of mail. Big boxes, small packets, envelopes of every size, catalogs, love letters, birthday cards. Leo just doing his job. Delivering, look at, he's delivering a bone to that dog. Look at the dog. He's all excited. Packages, love letters. Oh, he's even delivering to the fish. Often he stops to play a game of bocce with his friends or sits down for a moment to rest and chat. Leo has it good. He plays bocce with his friends. Have you guys played bocce lately? Or he sits down for a moment to rest and chat with people. We love a good potbelly in our children's literature. We love a cozy moment. Leo has a pleasant life, except for one thing. With all the mail that he delivers every day, he has never received a letter for himself. Maybe tomorrow, he sighs. Aw, Leo. Of all the letters he delivers, he never gets a letter for himself. Maybe tomorrow. One morning, Leo is about to open the mailbox when he hears, "Cheep." What could that be? He wonders. That's a really nice mailbox. It's like a big fire hydrant. Who are you? Who are you? Cheep. Where do you come from, Cheep? Cheep. That little bird's living in there. You must have lost touch with your flock, and you are too little to fly south by yourself. Leo gives Cheep some sun-dried crickets he always keeps in his satchel for emergencies. What should I do with you? Oh, he finds a little bird. Mm-hmm. Right, just relax. Who you calling Cheep? Not me. Sun-dried crickets. I guess I'll take you home with me. I hope you'll be comfortable here. Oh, he's got himself a little pet. He's got himself a cute little pet. Look at, he's making a little bed for him. He's even got like a little nightstand with a lamp. Isn't that sweet? It's probably like a little container that they use at the the post office. Isn't it, Shiny Peanut? This makes you feel good. Time goes by. Leo and Cheep are now a little family. Aww! Time goes by. Leo and Cheep are now a little family. This is so cute. Look at him looking back. We love a good potbelly. Love a good potbelly stone. We may not have much, but we got each other. Cheap, says Cheap. Yes, says Leo. That's snow. Aw. Cheap. He's wondering what that is. And then they go out to play with, they go make a snowman. Look at the pigs. When springtime comes, the birds leave their warm winter homes and fly north. Lizette, isn't it? It's so cute. It's a cute book. There's Cheap. Oh, when springtime comes, the birds leave their warm winter homes and fly north. Oh, I hope Cheap doesn't leave. Cheap is a big little bird now, and he is ready to go. Cheap, says Cheap. Cheap, says Leo. Aw. Cheap is big now. He's got to say goodbye. Cheap, says Cheap. Cheap, says Leo. He took care of them. That's going to be us with our butterflies. Time to go, guys. Aw. We love when the children's literature stops and doesn't give us any words, but just a picture. Pictures are worth 1,000 words. Yes, enough to make a grown man cry. Exactly, Ronnie Grammar. I agree. He's got to say goodbye. Yes, Shiny Peanut. Saying goodbye to his friend. Just another day again by himself. Leo goes back to his life as it was before Cheap. Look at the chicken. She's got a pretty nice coop. She's got a little patio set there. You know she has a potbelly stove because she's got that little chimney there. He's got to return to everyday life. Cheap is gone. But what he was hoping for. Oh, remember he never got a letter. He had never got a letter, but what he was hoping for, the post office. Yeah, Cheap is off to new and exciting things. Has finally arrived. He finally got what he wanted. He got a letter. And what the letter says is, cheap, 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 cheap. Aw, and then he comes back. Little Cheap. Yeah, Little Cheap starting a podcast. yeah, thank you, Cheap. Aw, that was a good one. Sergio Ruzzi. A letter for Leo. That was a good one. That was a good one. Yeah, the letter one was cute. Okay, let's take a vote. Started out with Frog and Toad Christmas Eve. Claudette. A letter for Leo. This was a cute one. I'm kind of tied between Claudette and a letter for Leo. This was a cute one. I'm going to stick with Claudette, though. Claudette. Shiny Peanut, 10 out of 10. Lizette, Blue Heart. Aaron, 2. Allie, 3. Dartini, Claudette. Yeah, Dartini, I agree. Claudette. Claudette. What are we thinking tonight? Brooke Comer, 2 and 3. Anna, 2. Anna, 2. Just relax. It's really indecisive tonight. Yeah, just relax. You guys are getting really good titles tonight. Really good titles. Really good. I went to the library today. We still have to get through these stacks here. And then I went to the library today. We got a whole bunch of new ones. Fresh titles for the whole week. And this is just from one library. I turned in all the other ones from the library down the street here. So, entertainment for us all week. Stay tuned. Let's see what we have in the title, or tonight's titles. I'm going to read this one. I love my cousins. I stay in touch with my cousins. Still, we grew up together. The cousins are coming. This is a good one. The cousins are coming. We love a good end page. Yellow, bright. It's almost as bright as my accent wall here. We love a good orange. The cousins are coming. Yay. Does anybody still talk to their cousins? Have cousins that live nearby? Yes, cousins come in all varieties. Makes me want a tangerine. I love it, shiny peanut. The cousins are coming. The cousins are coming. We all shout with cheer. The cousins are coming. The cousins are coming. When will they appear? With noses to windows and faces aglow, an eye on the clock, it just moves so slow. Ooh, we're getting ready. My cousin just reached out to me. He's an actor trying to make it down here in Atlanta. Oh, nice. No, because she's anti-vax. Oh, shiny peanut, that's fine. My cousins all live so far away, but we're super close. Oh, I love that. She's anti-vax. Then, off in the distance, we finally see the flashing of metal past an old oak tree. Woohoo! We dash down the road to meet our crew. So then off in the distance, we finally see the flashing of metal past the old oak tree. Here come the cousins. With hugs and laughter and a kiss or two. Yuck. The cat. We grab all the bags and race inside. Off go the shoes, down the hall we slide. Up the stairs with shouts of glee. Not a minute to waste as time will flee. Oh, they're gonna get all into it. Hey, wait for me. And then you guys wait for me. There's always that one cousin that gets left behind. There's a show to produce and costumes to make, with props to provide and tickets to take. No, I want to be the dragon. Who gets which part? Not so smooth, but with rock, paper, scissors, tempers are soothed. They have a whole plan. They know how to work together. They want to get the costumes ready. If they can't make a decision, they use rock, paper, scissors. Hey, JJ, welcome in. Next, we spy on the parents and play hide and seek and dig out old photos to take a quick peek. Ooh. Is that a beehive on her head or what? They're looking at old photos. How fun. We howl like hyenas at Granddad's sideburns and his stylish mustache that looks like dried ferns. We move on to marvel at Mimi's big hair and agree that Aunt Martha had true fashion flair. Oh my god, I love this. His stylish mustache that looks like dried ferns. They're looking at old pictures of their parents. Look at, they're all laughing. And then we move on to marvel at Mimi's big hair and agree that Aunt Martha had true fashion flair. That's so funny. We race to the kitchen to see who is first. Playing with cousins sure works up a thirst. There's cookies to make and icing to fix. When it's all done, we take a few licks. Mm-hmm. Get that milk and drink it down. We fly out the door for balloons and squirts, as a little water never hurts. Lots of pops and lots of crashes, with quite a few unintended splashes. They're having a good time. Then off to dinner of mac and cheese. When cousins come, we aim to please. For dessert, it's ice cream with all the works. Yep, visiting cousins has a lot of perks. They look like they're having such a good time. Mac and cheese and then dessert. With tummies full, we move right along. We're into game time as mom sounds the gong. No technology, it's all on board. We've got dice to roll and money to hoard. A few, she's cheating, and that's not fair. But in the end, we really don't care. Pay up, I'm rich. It's my turn. Have fun. With candy and popcorn for late night treats, movies with cousins just can't be beat. Oh, I'm scared. They're having a royal good time. Then, who's sleeping here and who's sleeping there? It's hard to agree on who's sleeping where. The one that gets left out. Where do I sleep? So, blankets and sleeping bags come out in force as we snuggle together in one bed, of course. Who did it? Not me. You did it. Somebody tooted. It's probably him. Hootie tootie. Who tooted? The dog and the cat. Cat's like, what? Our lids start to droop, yet we still have some giggles. But then, just like magic, there are no more wiggles. Dreaming sweet dreams of the day that has been, knowing tomorrow we'll do it all again. The end. And then look at the author, Kay Jones. Is an educator of 40 years, having taught in Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Texas. If not the kids in her classroom, then her 5 grandchildren are inspiring her to think and learn, but most importantly, to laugh. Oh, so this is based off her own experience. I just now jumped in and I'm cracking up. What is this book called? Oh, Natalie! It's called The Cousins Are Coming. I'm sorry you missed it. This was a good one. It was very funny. You guys had really good titles tonight. Really good titles. We started out with Frog and Toad. Christmas Eve with Frog and Toad. Claudette. I think I'm going to get this one for my own library. Claudette. A Letter for Leo. Our little friend Leo. And then The Cousins Are A-Comin'. Let's take a vote. What did you guys think? I think I'm going to stick with Claudette. Claudette. You can't go wrong with Claudette. I love that name, Claudette. Let's take our final vote. Let's see. 2. Yeah, 2 was really good. 2 and 3 for Anna. Good way to ease. Yes, the Sunday scaries. Just relax. I totally agree. Shiny Peanut 3. Dartini 2 for Dartini. Brooke Homer 2. Sophia, Claudette. Yeah, we love a good Claudette. That is so funny. Claudette. Next time you run into a Claudette, tell her there's a book called Claudette. Children's book. Okay, let's review what we've done. So we took out our caterpillars from their little containers. They are now hanging, waiting to come out. The process is moving right along. It's moving really quick. Thank you so much for the 27,000 likes. If you are new to the live, please join. We read Sunday through Friday, same time. I have a YouTube channel, Ed Martin 50GX. If you like background noise at work, or if you like background noise while you're sleeping, good channel to tune into. All of these lives get uploaded to my YouTube channel. Instagram, Ed Martin 50GX. Oh, thank you so much, Allie. Yes, I appreciate that. Thank you. Follow my story for my first children's literature book that I'm writing. Donations are welcome. Venmo, PayPal, Ed Martin 50GX. I just started a new Substack, Ed Martin 50GX as well. Those are short stories for my book that I'm currently writing. I have my children's book that I'm doing, Joe E. King, and then I have my own personal book. Thank you, Prince Hairfoot, for putting that up. I really appreciate that. And let's do our blossom. It is springtime. We take out our little blossom. Our cherry blossoms, we have pink. So we can spray our cherry blossom. We spray it. And then we find a place for it on our tree. We're getting a lot of blossoms. When we first started the tree, it had nothing on it. But every day when we finish our story, we put a blossom on. Right there. Blossoms. All right. Alrighty, friends. Thank you so much for your company tonight. Really appreciate it. I'm going to go watch the season finale of White Lotus now. Everybody, have a good night. We will be on tomorrow again, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Have a good night, everybody.